Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Make sure you like it and subscribe to it so you can get more of this kind of content. So today what we're going to do is we're going to dive into Microsoft Loop, the newest app in the Microsoft 365 family. It's built for modern collaboration. Whether you're managing a project, brainstorming ideas, working across teams, Loops gives you a flexible shared space to get things done together. So in this video, I'll walk you through the basics of getting started, including components, pages, workspace, and how to collaborate in real time. So now let's jump in and see how Loop can change the way you work. So we're here on the main portal page, and to access it, we're going to go over to apps. And inside of apps, we're going to find Loop. All right, now that we're inside Loop, what we're going to do is we're going to set up our workspace. So a workspace right here is an area where you can put different elements, right? Pages and things like that. So we're going to start by just creating a new one. It gives you a default My Workspace, but let's start by creating a new one with the plus over here, Create New. So we're going to create a new workspace and we're going to name it. Now at this time, we can start sharing our space with other people if we like. It'll give them a notification and they can come and access it, but we're not going to do that yet. I can add content right here as well, and the ability to personalize it. But I'm just going to create it from scratch, just from the start. Boom, there we go. All right, so we see our little icon, the name up here at the top. This is where we invite other members up here. We don't have anybody up here, right? So these are pages, right? So inside here, we have one untitled page. But by typing over here, you can see that it updates over here, right? With that same icon showing that I am editing it, right? We can add an icon to this page if you want. And we can even add a cover image if we want to personalize it, just to make it something fun. All right, so we've set up a workspace. Now we've created a page. We can create more pages just by clicking the plus button here, and we can create a new page or a new link if we want to link to something, right? So that's how you create your page. We're on this page. Now, the one powerful thing about Loop that lets it stand out is a thing called components. Now, inside here, I can just start typing and it shows up, right? But I have the plus to click to insert, and I also have this to click to open, right? Which I can move this if I need to. Let's click that plus. Now you can see it's going to allow us to add different things. These are components. I can add a table, a checklist, bulleted list, a numbered list, a date, call out, code, math equation, table of contents, things like that. Let's just go ahead and start with a checklist. So I'm going to add items to a checklist. Look at that. And I'm going to say, wake up, get coffee, work out, shower, just some basics, right? Now, what's nice about this as a component is these are shareable, right? Components you can work on and you can copy a link, create a component out of it, move the block, copy it. So I'm going to create a loop component, right? Here we are, wake up. I like all these right here. So what I'm going to do is copy them and let's paste them in here. But that wake up didn't turn into a checklist, did it? So let's do that. And let's go checklist. Let's see if I can copy those guys in there. Allow. There we go. All right. So we have it here, but these are on the page, isolated, just on this page. And whoever has access to this page can see these. But a component, the reason it's different is because I have the ability to copy the component, see who has access to it, and see what locations it's at, because this can be live in other things. So if I copy this component, I have a link to it now. What I can do is I can embed that inside of other things like a Teams chat, and people can actually work together in the chat and it will update this component live. One thing a lot of people use it for is if they're creating a survey, right? We'll create a survey, people will vote on what they like, and we'll put it in a Teams chat with a group chat, and everybody can add there and it will show up in the component on this page. So this is our workspace. This is the page in the workspace, and I can take components and even put it into Microsoft Word documents that people can then access. And as they edit that component in those locations, this updates live without even coming to this page. That's one of the strengths of Loop, is the components, because you can embed those Teams, Outlook. I can send an email with it and people can upload it, even put it in Word, and the page updates. So this is kind of like a home base for projects. And you can add other documents into it and things as well. Now, again, I want to share it with people. I didn't do it originally, there was nobody up there. So I can come over here to the right and click on share. I can share the workspace, I can get a page link, or I can share the link component like I already kind of did down there. Let's say I want to share the workspace so I have other people. We're going to get our traditional share window where I can start typing in the name of a user, add them in there, and invite them into this. So right now I'm the only member in here, and I'm going to add another person that they can use this as well. Now, you don't have to be a member of this workspace to contribute to the component. I can share this component in an email to the entire organization, and everybody can answer it, and it will show up right here. But I'm the only one that can access all of it right here because I haven't shared this with anybody else. I can see the component that everybody has access to, and I can do other things with it, right? I can start typing, I can move other things, and keep going on and on. Similar to like a OneNote, but it's got the dynamic ability to add the components in there. All right, so that's pretty much how to set up a workspace, how to create a page in here, create your components, and then share it, whether it's sharing the workspace with others or sharing the component. Those are the big features. Now, the trick with Loop is using your own imagination and your own use case in your work scenario, because this can be so open ended that you can do almost anything you want inside of here. And it embeds into other areas as well. So, all right, hope you enjoyed it. Again, like and share this YouTube and follow us for more.